Good morning, viewers. Welcome back to the channel. Good morning, good afternoon. Hey, I'm Birdman Johnson. We're playing Dwarf Fortress. We're here in Brightbell building the Ziggurat. We're under siege again. We got some migrants, so look at that. We're sitting at 200 citizens again. I'm just breezing through all this. The glass block stockpile is full. We have finished roofing off that quadrant, and we're making pretty good progress on this one. Haven't started on this yet. That's going to be a project for this session. We finished filling this with drawbridges, which should all launch victims to the west. We're going to find out. Why am I going up? This is all fine. This doesn't matter. Danger. Call everybody inside. Who is outside right now? We have one guy there. Is that it? We might just have one dwarf outside. Not much goes on outside of the Ziggurat, which is how we like it. It's humans. You know, we've made some enemies. Real quick, this happened. Oh, we lost somebody. I did not notice that, to be honest. Okay. We lost two somebodies. Oh. I don't think I care for that. Plague fails? We'll be going back there. We stole some stuff. I didn't realize we had taken possession of 25 beak dogs. Okay, noted. Noted. We're gonna order these closed immediately. Go ahead. And then we will see which direction the enemy decides to go. Why are we not planting prickleberries? Oh man, we had enough seeds. This was full. This was full before I started recording. Okay. Okay. Here they come. No, we're milling. We're milling? What is that? What did you bring with you? What is that? That's a donkey. A donkey recruit. That is a mil-spec donkey. No mere work beast. How very fascinating. Okay, well, we're going to close that. And we're going to close this too at some point, right? Look at this. This guy, always somebody down here doing archery practice when we're under siege. It's incredible. Okay, there we are. So, the question is which direction they are going to go. We're actually running pretty good right now, all things considered. I'm not sure what's up with that. Wait, what's that thing? What died? Is that a goose? Did we lose a goose at some point? What is it? Honeybee venom spatter. Okay, that doesn't tell me anything. Was one of our animals killed by a bee sting? Oh, okay. Hang on. I got this. Where is it? Legitimately, we got honey out of the hives. I made mead. I think it's already gone though. Okay, which way are they gonna go? You know what? Doesn't matter. Reminding myself what I'm doing here. Halls of Beauty and Rooms of Diamond. You'd think that I would remember these things, but I don't. Okay. We're going to send the Marksdwarf squads into this corner. There's no ammo in there, so they will have to figure that out for themselves. Are we running low on ammo? We could use some more ammunition, actually. Let's see what we have in the meantime here. What's all this forbidden stuff? Where is this? Where is this? Oh, it's on those guys. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, now looking at meltables. Copper, we have some copper. We could make copper bolts. We could make iron bolts if we feel like it. We're doing okay on that. We could make bronze. We can queue up. Copper bolts, bronze bolts. How about some wood bolts? Like a bunch of those. I don't think we have any bone right now because it's all in our trade goods. Look at all these totems. We had so many skulls. These are totems and large green glass gems. So many. Okay. They're going around that side, it looks like. We will try this strategy first. You know what? I'm going to stand down danger because I don't think anyone's going to try to go outside. I am, however, going to strategically forbid all items that are outside the fort for the time being, just in case. You know, let's not take any chances here. There we go. That actually didn't help much. We were doing okay there. Look at, wait, why are all these animals in cages? I didn't do that. What the heck are these things? Hang on. No, this doesn't matter. Siege. Focus, focus. Okay, by the time they get where they're going... Here's good. Now, we have torn down and replaced all the cage traps, so they should, asterisk, be working again. What I don't want to do... Okay, here come the shooters. What I don't want to do is just roll out the militia and take them head on, because there are quite a few of them, and they're wearing, you know, gear. Oh. You see that? That guy took a shot from all the way down the hallway through the door and the fortification. That was unnecessary. No, enter the room. Whatever, they're shooting. The point is we're getting shots on the enemy. Yeah, this works really well. Well, hold it. We're shooting them. Are they being hurt? Yeah, okay. I'd like you to spread the shots around, actually. Instead of just focusing your fire on one guy at a time. If you could injure a lot of guys, that would be helpful for when we have the rest of the militia engaged. My microphone's getting picked up, right? Yes. Yes, good. I tell you, I meant to do a bunch of recording yesterday, and I spent all day fighting with OBS again. I think I've actually got it fixed for real now. It doesn't hurt Dwarf Fortress much, because this is so choppy anyway, and there's no game audio to record. It's just my voice and a whole bunch of music that these composers are very kindly allowing me to use. Shout out to Omar Sahel over on Pixabay. I probably got his name wrong. Okay, so this one is just kind of standing in the doorway. I'm not sure what he's waiting for. You don't have an angle, man. Are you trying to be sneaky? There, see, that one's got the right idea. Oh, good. Okay, they're gonna run into the cage traps. Let's see if this works. Boom, we got one. Okay, this is good. This is what we want, right? Because we need captives for the murder maze that we're building. Look at all the shattered bolts. Oh, I'm gonna melt down all those bronze mail shirts you're wearing and turn them into more bolts to shoot more of you. Is that weird? Is that messed up? Should I not be doing that? By the standards of Dwarf Fortress, perfectly reasonable. Okay, we're getting a good few of them here this time. This is fantastic. They are going to, it looks like, circle around to the north gate. Nobody seems to be going for the west gate. So that's fine. Okay. Now these guys we're going to have get ready over here. Oh, there are people outside. There are people outside the fort. Danger. Danger. Get back inside. I just said... Alright, well, fortunately... I don't think the enemy's going to have a chance to get to them, but we will call them back. I forbade everything! What are you doing out here? You're trying to reload the cage traps. I bet that's what it is. Just a handful of Marks dwarves are causing catastrophic damage to this siege group here. They're not having very good luck. But I tell you what we'll do. Actually, hold it. Yeah, I want them over here. Okay. Boop. And we will take the preventative measure of locking these doors. For the time being, we often end up undoing that. Now I'll put the cobalt handles over here to catch any of them that I don't notice sneaking around that way. And then what we will do to encourage engagement, once we get a handful of soldiers in position here, actually we'll just go ahead and order that open, because by the time that gets done, they'll be in position. Man, look at that! All the wounded, all the captured. This is going great. Am I actually starting to get kind of good at this? We got a couple of them there. This is beautiful. Are they going to take the bait? Yes, we're slowly redirecting. The game's running faster than normal. Something changed. I don't know what. Man, the Marks dwarves are doing work. Oh my goodness. Yep, come on in. Come on in. Or try to step back and get yourself caught in the trap. This is great. This is great. Look at all the captives we're picking up. Now they're gonna start their run through the maze wounded. It's not a maze. It's not a maze. It's just a run. We built a chicken run full of spikes. Okay, we might actually have to send the militia outside to get these guys, because I don't know if they're... Okay, no, they are making it inside now. I don't think any of them are going to make it to the north gate, though. Okay, here we go. The first group of them is entering the corridor. They're about to run into our militia squads. They're not going to get any further than this, though, because these guys are already wounded. A little bit. They're a little bit wounded. That one's got a small wound on the heart. There we go. The dwarves are getting into it. That's good. That's good. Fantastic. Yep, run that guy down. Don't bother going outside to get that one. Just kill that enemy and return to your position. Okay, now back up. Nope, they're staying put. Okay. I'm a little surprised they haven't broken yet. We might... Okay, the rest of them are moving up now. I am going to stand these guys down to make them back off. And yeah, no, we're gonna let them actually enter here. It's all right. It's all right. Okay, that is becoming less all right. Go ahead and beat that guy to death. Boom! Oh no, wait! Stray horse has been missing for a week. That doesn't mean anything to me, I'm sorry. Oh man. Yep, let him come in. Nope, nope, you turn around and run. You turn around and run. What are you doing? There you go. You see the enemies. Let them come inside. The Marks dwarves are doing a brisk business in murdering these guys. Okay, the siege has broken, so now... we're going to drag, select, everybody. They can't get to the ones in the cages, I'm not worried about that. I just want them generally heading in that direction. Oh, let's open up these doors. Alright, go to it. Any of them that don't get away are fair game. But we've captured so many that I'm not really concerned about it. Look at that, we got 18 captives on this one bridge. We have filled every trap. That is amazing. And of course, the ones that are left are mostly wounded. Oh, wait, what's wrong with that guy? Hold it, what's your problem? Stunned? Ooh. Militia captain is stunned. Oh, it's alright. There was another one out there to back him up, so it's fine. Look at them cleaving their way through these guys. Even the ones that are just a little bit banged up are... they're being cut down like wheat, to use an overused analogy for battle. We are scything them like the fall harvest. Speaking of which, you may remember in the last episode, I mentioned that our garden, we did successfully harvest our first crop of potatoes. And I am quite pleased about that. They were good. Because the cool thing about potatoes is that you can just stick them in the ground and they will make more potatoes. Amazing. Absolutely incredible vegetable. One of the legitimate superfoods. I don't think you understand how good potatoes actually are. Good and good for you. Okay. Should be one more. Nope, that's it. I think we're done. Yep. All of them that are left are prisoners. Okay, so we're going to unforbid now. Actually, let's just click drag here like this. And then forbid this stuff. There we are. Okay. Let's get the south drawbridge open. What am I doing? Okay, siege cleared, and that took 18 minutes, almost exactly. Now, we do still have rather a few things to pick up here. Alright, so as for these dudes in cages, what I have been doing is placing them here. Because this seems to make it easier for the dwarves. So if we captured their donkey, we're going to eat that if we can. No, you know what? The donkey was a recruit. It goes in the death run. Anyway, this seems to make it easier for them to transfer the captives into the starting cage there. Alright, now we ended up with a whole bunch of animals here. We're going to go ahead and butcher some of these bad boys. Like, okay. Oh yeah, we got the beak dogs. We got the beak dogs to deal with. Oh. Before I do anything else, I am fairly certain that we have enough green glass blocks in the block pile to do this. So we'll just go ahead and finish this. Yep. Okay, cool. The dwarves will deal with that. And then we'll get these middle sections done. Oh, we need to do this part as well. We won't assign too much at once. And then we just need to figure out what we're doing with the inside. This small section is a real problem. Oh, and none of this is linked up to levers yet. Oh, the drawbridge here guarding the doors is. But nothing on the inside is linked. So we'll need to do that. This is still going to be a set of suites for adventure mode characters. I don't know what the rest of this is going to be. I could build a museum. if I can figure out how to protect the artifacts. Okay. But yeah, I fixed the honey thing. That's fine. Oh, right, I was going to look at these. What are these? We have geese. Okay. Goose. Gander. Alright. What is this? This is a horse. A stray horse corpse. A llama corpse. I learned how to dump things out of cages recently. Reindeer bull. A dead yak. I don't know where these things came from. I really don't. Rooster, dog. Rooster, okay, well. Dog can go in here. Nope. These. That. That. Oh, I'm gonna need to reassign some dogs to the zoo. Okay, the beak dogs. The beak dogs gotta go. We don't need these. Oh, wait a second. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. We have a zoo. Do we have any empty exhibits in the zoo? Wait, these are beak dogs, aren't they? Yeah, never mind. We're good on beak dogs. Okay. So we are going to... Don't like that. Don't like how it does that. None. Unassigned trainers. Okay. Sorry, we'll just grab... Where did they go? Oh my goodness. Okay, we have roosters that we don't really need. We'll butcher one of them. I read this as fat human. Butcher that llama. Butcher that reindeer bull. Nobody tell my wife. Butcher this goat. I think that cow is in the pasture. Where are our existing beak dogs? There they are. Okay, those are fine. Just butcher the new ones, I guess. Which will give us more bone for the making of bolts with. Speaking of which, we need to undecorate with bone. I think we're out of totem parts. Oh. Stand down danger. Hey, there's an idea. One of you was sitting over there screaming, "Turn off the alert, Birdman! What are you doing?" And the answer is, I don't know. I never know what I'm doing. Stop asking. We got a guinea hen and a camel over here. We can put them roosters in. Yep. What else? Oh, right. We're slaughtering that camel, I think. All right. Cool. So that's a lot more stuff to clean up. But not as much, there they go, not as much as in some previous sieges. That has not been delivered yet. Okay, so let's cut there. The birds have arrived in the garden. They are helping themselves to stray seeds. We planted some grass of some kind, but it's fruiting pretty aggressively, and the birds enjoy landing right on the stalks. This thing is... ready for slaughter, yes. Reindeer cow, wonderful. That'll make some nice meat. Anyway, the birds enjoy landing on the stalks and plucking the seeds directly off of them. It's quite endearing. Okay. Alright, I'm going to let the dwarves work and clean up for a bit, so I will rejoin you momentarily. Alright, well, elves are here. We're done dealing with them. They gave us a bunch of wood and clothing. They've been pretty good for that. It is enabling us to make some more wooden bolts to shore up our ammunition supply. We got a lot of bone bolts out of those beak dogs, if you can believe it. We did trade for a few more animals. So the zoo has expanded somewhat. This kestrel is now sharing its enclosure with a giant blue jay and I think a mated pair of eagles? Yes. We got a hedgehog in here with the giant cougar. The fox is with a beaver This bear now has an emu. We got another jaguar. What else? That's it, I think. I gotta be honest, not to laugh at my own jokes or anything, but I am tickled by how half-hearted this zoo is. Like, imagine, right? Imagine that you go to some other town to visit a friend and they're like, hey, do you want to come see our zoo? And you say, yes, I would love to come see your zoo. And you get to the zoo and it's just a line of cages, like along one wall of a warehouse, with random animals stuffed into them, and the zoo train is like a wheelbarrow that some guy's pushing around the floor. Right, anyway, we're working on getting our humans in the cages. The first few went fine, but now they're just like taking them out and putting them in different cages, and then delivering those cages back to the cage stockpile. Hang on, I saw someone releasing something. Here, we're releasing a human lasher. But are you gonna take him? Are you gonna take him where I want you to, or are you just gonna turn him loose? Because we already had that happen once. We had to recapture a guy. Okay, you're letting him out of the cage. What's gonna happen after that? No? What are you doing? Moving very slowly. Hang on. I'm gonna. No. Okay, we're just gonna come back to that anyway. Let's go down here. I saw a Gelder. Here, a miller and a potash maker. Potash? Potash? And a shearer. Okay, so we hit most recently. That's not what I want. Plague fails. Which was like over here somewhere? Over here? Where was that? I guess I could watch the report again. It's fine, we got this. Ooh, fewer than 10. And we're at war with them. Ah, that's tempting. Okay, we gotta organize this. So here, Lie Stinks. We're gonna hit Lie Stinks. We're not at war with them, but it's a dark human pit. A dark goblin pit. There we go. We're gonna hit the dark goblin pits of Tick Riddled because we're already at war with them. We are going to assign thems, and this is going to be a pillagement. Okay, get on out there, do your thing. The New Year started at some point. That must have happened while I was letting the game idle. How's that releasing going? You're not literally just going to set them loose, are you? Here, this guy's doing a human swordsman. Nobody's out of their cage right now, right? Okay. Where'd that go? Here. Releasing Sufol, the human swordsman. Oh, you're walking so slowly. Okay. We got, the mess is, you know, it's not like as bad as it was. What is all this out here? This is, you know, some armor. Some of it's gonna melt. Some of it is gonna get dumped. Like, I've already designated a lot of this. Unforbid. Why is any of this forbidden? Like, we don't need these. These can get melted. Like, don't even bother taking them to a stockpile. Just take them directly from here to the forge and melt them. We had, for some reason, in our possession, a Sasquatch skin loincloth, which the elves now have. I'm sure they're delighted by that. Never mind, they say, we're not going back to the dwarves. Nothing is worth this. Okay, that's all I'm interested in doing of that right now. So let's start talking about this, which is going to be an area for adventure mode characters. I think what we'll do, we'll do it fairly simply. Bear with me on this. Oh my goodness. Nope, that ain't right. Ooh, what am I doing? Nope. Why have I forgotten how to play the game? Okay. There, that's what I wanted. Okay. I'm going to mark it out, and then I'll show you what we're doing here. Okay? Just bear with me. It's fine. It's fine. Your eyes are fine. Okay. We're going to get a little weird with it here. Okay. So hear me out. Like office, dining room, bedroom, loot room is what I'm thinking we'll do. And we'll tile a few of these. Now, I don't like the diagonal doors. I do not like diagonal doors. It would be very... What is happening? Stop. There. It would be very appropriate, you know, to Dwarf Fortress to do some diagonal doors here, but I don't want to. That makes me unhappy. There, we'll do it like that. And we'll put in, I don't know, a few of these. We'll furnish one and see how we like it. And then, at some point here, when we're a little further along, I'll jump into adventure mode and make some interesting characters. And we'll spend a little time with them. How are we doing on those prisoners? We'll spend a little time with each of those characters and then put them here. This is going to take forever. Oh my goodness. Well, as long as it works. I'm not stripping them. I'm not disarming them. I want them to be armed and armored when they make their way through here. Actually, you know what's stopping us from doing this? We have made progress on this. We've gotten these two passageways roofed, but obviously this still requires quite a bit of glass. We can do a little more. That's fine. So that'll still take a while. Okay, remind myself what we're hitting. We're hitting this right here, tick-riddled. We're going to hit him once, and then I'm pretty sure... You know what? We are going to change the uniform. No, we're going to change the equipment for this squad here. I would like to assign a uniform, and it's going to be... I think metal armor. No, I don't want to do that. We're going to create a new uniform. Okay? And that new uniform is going to be called the occupation uniform. Okay? Leather armor. All right? We'll give him full leather. Okay? I think... No, leather gloves? I don't remember if leather gauntlets are a thing. We'll find out. Leather high boots. Shields. Weapons. They can kind of have whatever they want. Okay. Then, truthful sabers shall have... What have I done? Okay, hang on. I know how to play the game. Equip. There it is. Assign uniforms. Still the truthful sabers. Occupation for squad. Okay. I'm come down here. There we are. All right. Leather armor. 10 of them. Leather helm. Leather gauntlets are not a thing. So leather gloves. Leather leggings. Leather high boots. Leather shields? Yep, leather shields. Is that it? Yep, okay, cool. Full leather, just so they've got something. And we will actually assign them to training. Here. Nope, that ain't it. Where is it? Right there. Where are they? Train. Schedule. Copy. I want at least 2 of them training at all times until I actually send them out. There we go. Okay. That way they won't just immediately get crushed when they go. I mean, we've been trying to set things up for them, but sometimes things happen, you know? Look at all the jaguars. I want them to mature so that we can begin harvesting them. It's going to be so cool. You're never going to believe this, gamers. But all the humans have been caged, and a donkey, and at least one goblin, and our ammunition stockpiles are completely filled. We have so many bolts for shooting at people. We're going to waste them all on crossbow training. Currently working on getting all of this nonsense dumped. We'll get there. This, as you can see, we're making good progress here. This is the last one. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that a wonderful thing? Do we have enough to lay out another stretch here? We sure do, baby. Did they actually tear this down? Oh, they did tear this down at some point. Okay, well, now we need more to rebuild those walls. That's fine. Anyway, they came back. All right, we did that. They went and got a guy. We stole beak dogs. Okay, well, where are they? Where are they? Beaky dogs? They're not all on the map yet. We'll give them time. As to equipment, for some reason we haven't made leather shields yet. I don't know if there's something I'm missing there or if they're just not doing it. Oh, they are doing it right now. Actually, in fact. Okay. Let's check on equipment here for these guys. No, now I made enough stuff. I made enough stuff. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We'll give them a minute. Wait a minute. How are they doing on shields? Oh yeah, we actually have a bunch of extra shields. So that doesn't really matter. Hey, let's go ahead and send them out then. Right here, tick riddled. Raid this site. Details. Conquer and occupy. Truthful sabers. And away they go. The elves are still here. I don't understand why. We're clearly done with them, but they're just standing around. We did eventually... They still haven't dumped these corpses out of the cages. That's fine. We did eventually get everybody caged up over here, but they kept, like... Where is it? There it is. They kept, like, taking them out of the cages in here and putting them in other cages down here and then moving them around a little bit, and then eventually they were walking them all the way over, and I don't really understand why they did it that way, but they did it that way. And so here we are. No, of course not. We're playing in real time right now, so everything takes a while. But, note that everyone's just kind of rolling straight out to go do the job. There they go. It's going to take them a minute to walk over there, but they are doing it. What just happened? We have a mood! Ladies and gentlemen, which guy? It's this guy. Pop on over here. Plant fiber cloth, metal bars, rock boulder, bones, metal bars, raw green glass, bones. We should be able to handle that. Tell you what, though, just to make sure, we're going to stop making bone bolts for the time being. I do have a few more things that we can slaughter to get bones from. 10 more beak dogs. Okay. Yeah, boy, I sure am glad I opened up all those holes in the floor. That was probably the right move. What are we going to put in here? Oh yeah, I was going to experiment with minecart shotguns. That's something I should do between sessions. We'll put at least one of those in here. That should be fun, right? Yeah, that'll be fun. Okay, they're dropping things all over the floor. This is tattered clothing that needs to go away. Somebody traded in, I guess, for a new elven outfit. An outfit from elf lands. Leave! Oh, a clothier's shop. I didn't actually look at... I didn't actually look at what this mood dwarf is doing. Clothier's shop intends to become a legendary clothier, so hopefully it's something interesting. Judging by the materials, it's going to be made of probably pigtail cloth. I don't know what we have, but I think we have pigtail cloth. So unfortunately, it won't be like a platinum sock. But, you know, we'll get something. We'll get something out of it. Okay, we're just waiting for Reg the recruit. Right here. Oh, there goes Reg. They're out. They're gone. Now we have but to wait. What are you doing? You're storing a rope. Why do we have... Oh, you stole it, obviously. That's a stolen rope. You know, you were walking around that village, you stabbed that guy, and you thought, hey, that's a nice rope. That's what I need to take home to the fortress, is that rope. What kind of rope is it? It's a giant cave spider silk rope. That's something. Some people might think that using Dwarf Therapist, check moods among other things, is cheating. I would argue that the game runs so questionably under normal circumstances that it's just a quality of life thing. And that's what I'm going to stick with. Okay, these are books. This is a book. These books have just been lying on the stairs and on the floor for, I don't know, months. There's a book under this cat. It is The Witch of Dabbling. A grackle parchment scroll. If you don't know what a grackle is, they are annoying little birds. Written on the item is an essay entitled, It is the Witch of Dabbling, authored by somebody. Creature Tummies. Urca Creature Tummies. Fabulous. It concerns the acceptance of the human Urca Creature Tummies as a member of the Witch of Dabbling in the year 74. The writing is completely serious. It's not very awful, but not very good either. Well, that told me nothing. I don't know what any of that means. I have no idea. I'll try to review the footage later and maybe look this person up in World or Legends Viewer. See if they've done anything interesting. Or this is a pile of buckets. We have more buckets than we need. That's fine. I'm going to be honest, I completely forgot we dug a well. Dug? Constructed. It's not really a well exactly so much as a bucket that hangs into this murky cavern water. And let me look at that. I want to look at that. Is that blood? Yeah, there's blood here for some reason. It's fine. We haven't looked at the cavern for a minute. Oh good, the leather shields are done. Okay, speaking of the cavern, though. Yep, cave dragon is still here. There it is. Yep. It's killing Crundles. Neat! Question. I haven't ordered those to be... the dead Crundles to be thrown away, right? Because that... okay, hang on. There's some stuff here we need to get rid of. Hello? What's this? Oh, whoa. Giant crow. Hold it. Not ours. Okay. Anyway. Dump. 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 Dump all of that. Crundle, crundle, crundle. Yeah, don't bother with this stuff, because we can't get to it. And I would not be surprised if that was slowing us down slightly. I don't know what any of that is. It's just forbid it all. Gorlax, Crundles, Reachers. Yeah, all of this is stuff that's down in the caves somewhere. Oh my dear goodness, there's a lot of it. Okay. Well, that's all of that I'm interested in doing right now. We're just waiting for the squad to report back. They have not all died yet. But it's only been a couple of days. So that's I mean, it's a good sign. It's not a bad sign. It's not a bad sign. There's a loud vehicle outside. Cannot get a moment of peace to play with my dwarves. Look, there are scrolls on this staircase too. These are scrolls, right? Codices. 5 there, another 3 there. Guys, or 2, because that is a copper toy axe. How many books do we have in here? There are more books, I think, lying on the floor on the ground level than there are in the library being read by dwarves. Good stuff. Good stuff. Please put those back. Do we just need a librarian? We have a scholar. We could have another scholar. Here, this guy has a title. Okay. Look at all those totems. We do a brisk trade in the heads of things that have been killed. Oh, where's our mood dwarf? Hello? Where is our mood dwarf? Hang on, I'm missing it. I'm missing it. Where is it? Where is it? I know, this is exciting stuff, but listen. I need to know. Strange mood. There we are. Okay, we're still making progress. We're just walking slow because that's a rock. That's a big old rock. What are you carrying? Nope. A phyllite boulder. That's not lightweight. It is not. What are you doing? You're weaving thread into silk. Hey, as long as you're there. Nope, that's not what I want. Milk an animal. Make some cheese. Shear an animal. Spin some thread. There we go. That's a good thing to just queue up occasionally. Can we harvest honey? Can I show the people our honey operation? Yes. Look at that. Press honey from honeycomb. I just had the wrong container and didn't realize it. One of these days I'll learn how to play this crazy game. And on that day I'll have to stop. I think once I get this down to a science, it's going to get a lot less interesting. Look at our nice full ammo stockpiles. It's mostly bone. It is mostly bone. After a polite discussion with the local rival Oozle, Kindling Glazes has claimed the position of administrator of the Bridge of Seasons. Let's take a look. And it's ours. We did it. The population doubled. That's interesting. So did we just incorporate them? That's pretty good. Okay, so our next target... Dark Cobalt Pits? Well, that's got to be ours. That has got to be ours. I'm just going to send the Humorous Lashes, honestly. To pillage. I'm going to assume... We never finished rescuing those captives. I'm going to assume that one squad of dwarves can handle a 10 population settlement of kobolds. Alright. Well, that feels like a nice successful place to stop for today. The pause button on my OBS has disappeared, so I'm having to make multiple separate recordings for each thing, so I don't actually know how long it's been off the top of my head, because obviously I haven't been paying attention. So, let's check on this one more time. Alright, almost. Cool. I'll finish getting this roofed off between sessions. I don't think that's going to take too long. I'll flesh this out. When we come back, we'll figure out what we're doing next. I think we're going to continue taking over this cluster here because there are several vulnerable settlements, and we'll maybe even try to take fly torches. That sounds exciting. And vice juices, ghoul warnings, tomb sins. Those are a little bigger. Sin soil. But I think we can do it. I think we can. Unless each of those is just packed to the brim with demons. I don't know. We'll find out. We need something to go in here. In any case, that's where we're going to leave it for today. So, hey folks, thanks for watching. Thanks to those of you who are subscribed to the channel. Thanks to those of you who are not subscribed, not yet subscribed to the channel. There we go. And thanks once again to those of you watching this without ever intending at any point to subscribe to the channel, because you count too. Every view counts, so yes. We will be back here next week with some more Dwarf Fortress. You cannot stop me. Dwarf Fortress every Monday, horror content every Saturday, lots of other stuff on the channel for you to check out if you're so inclined. As always, folks, please feel free to drop me a line. If there's anything you want to see on this channel, anything you want me to see on your channel, or if you just want to tell me I'm playing the game badly, that's fine too. Oh, that's a lot of food. We should be trading food, shouldn't we? Make like 100 green glass pots, seriously. We're going to start trading food and drink. All right. Alright, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to let this idle for a bit. You know the drill. I'll catch you folks next time. Until then, Birdman out.